Hey everybody, we're back to it. More chapter 10. I can play the piano a few times to see if sleeping magically made me better at it. But we'll give this like 3 or 4 shots and then do some main story. Alright, one more shot. I don't think we're gonna get it today. This isn't jiving with my brain. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna do that one more time and just care about the right side, just to try and get better at the... some of the weird movement on the right. What? That made it worse. Alright, well, we'll come back to that later. Because, yeah, whatever the piano playing is not... clicking with my... Or that piano piece is not clicking with my brain. Alright, we beat them. Alright, how do we find Red? This is the book place.
Planetology is the perfect place to refine your abilities. May the planet bless you with wisdom.
You ain't getting your hands on it. No, this is the Cosmo Canyon's complete without picking up one of the replicas.
Well, I've seen worse. Congrats. You're welcome to shop here. Better watch how you wield those things now.
Okay, I have to keep that in mind. I don't think I've learned Kate's current ability, and I just got her weapon. Alright.
They say that the owner of this shop...
Only the best classic canyon medicines.
I'm actually full. We're just gonna sell some of you then. And you got some cards.
Hope to see you again sometime.
It's so nice. Stock up on whatever you need. Thanks. Hope to see you again soon.
No matter where you stand, you can feel the breeze. It's really nice.
I was born and raised here, in this canyon. I was to become a watcher of the Veil like those before me, until I was taken by Shinra. Now that I'm home, and have repaid my debt to you, I plan to serve my village once more. I appreciate all that you've done for me. Thank you.
We're really gonna miss you, Red.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder. I mean, I wish we had more time, but this is my duty.
I suppose it was your duty to act the old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal, not a dog.
Not a pig. Is that you, my boy?
Coming!
So, was that goodbye?
Nah, I'm sure we'll see him around the canyon. The real question is, why'd we come here? To learn the secrets of planetology. Come on!
Can't forget that materia.
As for me... that'll do. I'm gonna steal some shut-eye, if you don't mind.
Then we can see the sights.
I've been studying planetology for years now. But there's always more. to learn, its depths are immeasurable.
We are not made lesser for it. Our world is sustained.
There's also a sister ceremony.
Feel the energy all around you. It rides the winds across our planet, singing through the wind, through our lungs, and fire still.
All who seek to understand. I hope you learn as much as you can.
The Traveler, you've more than a passing interest in Queen's blood. It has bewitched you. Be at ease. It is only natural to hear its call. Queen's blood is of the planet and for the planet. It, like all things, is part of the great cycle that connects us. Indeed, each
Just a card game.
card holds within it a greater purpose, one that belies their form. Come, join me in a match that you too may glimpse the truth of our great mother.
What is this person gonna do? Okay. Oh, are they gonna mirror me? Interesting.
A turn I did not expect, which confirms my fears. A strange, wicked pall hangs over the life stream, and a similar dark energy has corrupted Queen's blood. Be careful. The game's pleasures belie the thorns beneath that will bleed you slowly and surely. Many devotees have succumbed to the darkness of which I spoke. Too many. Remember, the cards are a link between us and the planet. If you are in trouble, reach out. She shall answer. O great mother, hear my prayer. Watch over your son.
A lot of folks downplay the planet's peril, but if they saw the weapons up close like we did, they'd have no choice but to acknowledge how bad it really is. Folks around here, though, they get it. They want what's best for our planet. You can see it in their eyes. Wonder if it ain't too late to recruit them to Avalanche.
We have the planet to thank for these spirits.
We are siblings all, born of one mother, with boundless love for her children. She serves as both patrons personally when our journey ends. Our return is ordained. Just as each of us is well.
The planet speaks to all of her children. No one.
Thus do I urge you to hearken.
Which would you say is a...
Oh, ho! It's our very first catch of the day, folks. We have ourselves a challenger. Hello, sir. Care to tell the folks at home who you are?
Not really.
Could this shark be more of a guppy? Well, I spy a row of razor-sharp teeth in this little fishy's maw. You might be the QB killer we've been waiting for, but there's only one way to find out. That's right, our audience doesn't want to hear commentary, they want to see blood. To up the ante, our challenger's opponent will be none other than your host with the most, me, Bernard.
Kind of want to start changing up the deck a little bit. Oh no. I'm gonna stick with what's been working, I guess.
Talk about carnage, am I right? I'm lucky I got out of that match with my limbs intact. Today's shark is a ferocious man-eating menace. He made a serious splash with some ruthless moves. Players the world over have got to be shaking in their boots. Something tells me this beast is about to upset the QB food chain. Better start swimming. Congratulations to you, sir, for an incredible match. Though we found the canyon's resident shark, the fun never ends on this show. Stay tuned because we've got more coming your way.
Alrighty.
With the practice of mindful breathing, we can tap into the flow of the planet's spiritual energy.
Since time immemorial.
My precious materia, where are you? No need to be shy, come out. Yuffie's gonna take you home. My precious materia, where are you? No need to be shy, come out. Yuffie's gonna take you home.
Go forth, brothers and sisters.
That's probably leaving town.
I'm afraid I can't let you past.
Indeed, as the planet ordains, so it shall be. This truth is absolute.
The Veil pulses with energy today, more so than any other.
May the planet guide us all.
May the planet guide us all. Today is a special day, one that only comes once a year.
Oh, great mother, please welcome your lost souls.
Interesting.
The bonfire is the heart.
Some kind of ritual.
As though
some carry a
on this hearken.
Man, I can't wait to see what they've got planned.
I had no idea.
Let me play with the telescope. No. Okay. Holy shit. Alright, that's a little hidden away nook, I guess.
The ceremony will begin after sundown.
Avalanche wanted, dead or alive. They've certainly made a name for themselves, haven't they?
Are those all the sights to see?
Avalanche are one and the same. Even so, I don't need to worry about the ship. I can...
We've got blooms, furs, and stones. All of the items we need. Buy one of these, and the souls of our ancestors will surely grant you good fortune.
We've got top quality.
The planet is always
What else is there? Yeah, have we explored all the things?
Every day, I give thanks to the...
Don't get a talisman and you don't miss out on this chance to carry a blessing of the planet with you wherever...
Hell yeah! My soul.
The River of Light ceremony evokes the sick.
This is definitely a spirit...
Life is a wondrous gift.
River of Light says a lot.
So this is the famous cave hotel.
This place is divine. I can't believe you got a reservation.
There's no finer sound in all the world than the voice of a humble piano.
Disempowerment materia.
May the planet grant you a deep and restorative slumber.
By the boundless grace of the planet,
Oh.
we enjoy our lives.
I did miss something on my earlier exploration.
By the boundless grace of the planet, life in turn. We offer our thanks.
Alright, we're exploring, so we'll play it one more time. Then go find Red. Alright, brain off, head empty, hit buttons. Too many misses. I don't quite understand why I'm getting bad on some of the earlier, like, double push down.
It said that these caves were formed from erosion caused by the ice stream
most storied estate.
I want to try that elevator out.
Everything we have is a gift given to us by the planet.
I'm sorry, but the elevator is currently undergoing maintenance.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
The planet beneath our feet grants unto us blessings.
I can't even.
I'm gonna become Cosmos Soul. You can add a dash of the planet's grace and deliciousness to anything you like.
Just as all things begin with a planet, so too do they end.
Our bodies, our minds.
Feel the energy all around you. It rides the winds across our planet, singing through the veil to fill our lungs, and by extension our very, at our very core, we are connected to the
Alright. So far. Place feels a bit religion-y.
Lift your gaze to the heavens.
This is a bar.
Nothing like a stiff flowing.
We talked about it. Alright, Snaps is somewhere down this way.
These sacred lands tell me
We talked to Yuffie.
spread the teachings of planetology to others. Or to focus on deepening our
To study planetology is to seek to know the all the planet's laws.
One must
Fancy running into you here. Say, how about I get a shot of you giving thanks to the planet? The canyon's also famous for its unparalleled view of the starry night sky. I made sure to bring all my night photography equipment along. Can't sleep until I've got the perfect starlit shot. Just let me know if you find any good photo spots.
Put your faith in our great mother. She would never forsake us, never abandon us.
Okay. Observatory elevator. That'll take us to probably talk to Red.
That's a gas. Tell me, is it better to spread the
Wait,
teachings
what?
of planetology to others, or to focus on deepening our own understanding? Which would you say is a more worthy pursuit?
They are both one and the
Professor
same.
Gas.
Wouldn't you agree?
I ask you this, who inquired into the universe of the soul?
So many
All the time I've spent here.
A seminar is in progress.
Blessings of the planet upon you. Disciples of her teachings gather here to share their experiences. Through these seminars, we learn from one another and together enrich our lives. Participation in the seminars requires a special invitation from a mentor. Without one, I'm afraid you cannot join. Perhaps you might instead consider taking part in the River of Lights ceremony. I suspect you'd enjoy it.
A seminar is in progress.
Alright, I think that's everything.
Blood must exercise patience.
Not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed in here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
Okay. How high does this place get? Holy crap.
Only those who have the key, as well as fellow Bugenhagen's permission, are allowed inside.
If we've anything to fear, it is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes from beyond the confines of this world.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Malmaki. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Vale and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Nanaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around.
So that's a materia orb?
A warm welcome to you, friends of Nanaki.
We have Professor Gast to thank for a full half of the research materials archived here.
That records fluctuations in various energies. I must ask that you handle it with care. It's a rather delicate device, you see. Anarchy never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him. It's a scale model of our planet and the surrounding stars. One could say the dust it's collected represents the people who live upon it.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
Whoa, whoa! Those devices are testing the pull of gravity. Oh, have my devices piqued your curiosity? They are essential to my studies of the planet. Anarchy never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him. You recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful. That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built. Though I suspect it can't detect much now. Oh! Have my devices piqued your curiosity? They are essential to my studies of the planet.
Let's try the door first, and then maybe go up.
Let's not be hasty. I'll show you that room later.
Okay.
Right there is a type of a current generator. It harnesses the power of the wind to produce new airflows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels. You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past, what they once were. The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past, what they once were.
That again, huh?
Weapons.
The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them with our own eyes. Two, in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the three of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me.
Okay, what we gonna learn? We gonna learn something big.
I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado,
Wow.
Wow.
this is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And ever that essence were to be entirely depleted. Of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies, right?
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like, making the spiritual energy stronger?
Why are you asking me such things? I'm sorry. I've come to realize that I'm somewhat stuck in the past. We've entered an era in which humanity exerts unprecedented influence over its environs. And as both the planet and society evolve, so too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new tricks. Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would provide a more agreeable experience.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
And another weapon for Red.
Right this way.
Blessings of the planet upon you.
Was the seminar stuff up here, or was it further down? It's further down. Okay.
Blessings of the planet upon you.
This village is lame. Did you know none of the materia here is even real? And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
Kinda what I'm feeling.
To study planetology is to seek to know.
Tell me.
I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. By all means, please come and join the seminar. Follow me if you would.
Which would you say is a more worthy pursuit?
They are both one and the same. Wouldn't you agree?
I ask you this, who among you has looked inward into the universe?
It's so great learning about planetology with all the time I've spent here.
A seminar is in progress. Please be respectful.
I've always been on the bigger side, but I've never...
Please continue on into the assembly.
Poetry on more.
Blessings of the planet upon you. Fellow Bugenhagen sent word that you might be joining us. You are more than welcome to do so.
He was using twice as much spiritual energy as other folks, and I was a burden on the planet. But he was wrong.
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long-forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I'll see you at the festival.
The River of Lights. Once a year, we gather the souls that have drifted to our veil and return them to the planet whence they came. I heartily encourage you to join us in this ceremony.
There is no seminar being held here at the moment. Can I help you?
So many seminars. Where do I even start?
I ask you this, who among you has an...
So, what are your thoughts on the life force?
Through the practice of mindful breathing, we can tap into the flow of the planet's spiritual energy.
Wow, so many tourists. Must be quite the festival.
Look at them, gathered around the fire. Just like us that day. Me and Mom and Dad. If only we could do that again. Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
I'll lend an ear.
Whenever I think about my mom, my chest swells with so much pride, I feel like it'll burst. But when it comes to my dad, I just... Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
When you die, you return to the planet? That has literally got to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Once you die, that's that.
Why do you think that?
I just do. I believe in anything else until I see some actual proof.
Man, I can't wait to see what they've got planned. Some say we're like grains of sand on the beach of the universe. Fatalist idiots. Spend my whole life trying to prove I'm wrong, but sitting here, looking up at the sky, you can't help feeling pretty minuscule.
If people everywhere resolved to not take her bounty for granted and offered up prayers of gratitude...
I had the pleasure of talking to a mentor. Said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself with filth. So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
No, we fight, or nothing will change.
That's what I said. I knew you'd see it my way, Merc. Thanks.
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
You did good. Can't help it if they suck at listening. I got what you were saying.
I kinda wanted everyone to get it, though.
To hell with everyone.
Great advice. Thanks. Look at those stars.
Planetology, Avalanche, Marlene, and me. I don't know.
Wow, so many tourists. Must be quite the festival.
Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
They were young, but the desire to...
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients. Or, to be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little. My blood's been nothing but a curse. If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to Earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear.
Definitely had it tough.
It's okay.
So my blood's been a curse. But it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people into my life. Friends that I love. And for once, I think I'm okay. Happy even. And all that pain feels worth it. Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
It is time!
Whoa!
Pretty sappy, huh? Meant every word, though.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you? What did you all think of the River of Lights? For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists to the Vale as of late. When I ask for their impressions, they often speak of how beautiful it was. Some claim they were even moved to tears. It's an overwhelmingly positive reception, I'm happy to say. To stir the human soul is no small feat, and it pleases me to know that the River of Lights possesses such power. Alas,
All of us here
my
are
hopes
friends
to
in
parlay
Aerith,
their
promise
emotional
you.
response into a deeper intellectual curiosity. They have yet to be fulfilled. People are surrounded by cats, dogs, birds, and trees. They know that life is all around them, be it through the birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation. Yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet. Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts. Keeping them to myself is quite a challenge in my old age.
Today's experience was surely the will of the planet. May you cherish it
Well then, shall we proceed?
But I thought this door was...
Sealed so that none may enter? Why, yes. And by my own hand, no less. However, you've a trial to undertake.
I do?
If you wish to prove yourself and become a Watcher of the Veil, that is. I presume you are prepared.
Yeah.
I will also require your assistance in carrying out the trial. Much danger awaits within, and I wish to ensure his safety. When you're ready, simply say the word. Then off we go. Now we follow the cave where it leads, deep as it will take us.
Interesting.
Has Nanaki told you anything about his parents yet?
No. They were Watchers, both of them. But they couldn't have been any more different. When our village came under attack, my mother fought with courage, with honor. She faced the enemy and laid down her life to save us. My father, though, he turned tail and ran. He was a coward.
So then, you still haven't forgiven him?
Why would I?
Oh, I see. From this point onward, only two may proceed. He who shall undertake the trial and his observer.
Who's gonna observe? I'll do it.
That would render the trial meaningless. But if not him... Ah, you'll do nicely.
Me?
Him? Really?
At least pretend not to hate me.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready.
Nanaki and okay, Red and Barrett. Interesting. Okay, so for this, let's just throw assess on. Okay. Interesting looking vending machine. Okay. That's actually, I think I'll swap red to that. Alright, and... Alright, I had to use a bench as red. That was pretty good.
These caves can be perilous, even for seasoned watchers. Be careful.
Blessings of the planet upon you.
Make sure that you are well prepared.
Okay, bye friends. Alright, alright, I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna call it there for the evening.